Hi Leo, thanks for joining me for the December of 2020 Taroscope with Animal Totem. This is Vickieverlie, the Rock and Roll Prophetess. I've been a professional reader for over 30 years. I create decks, which we'll be using today, starting with the Rock and Roll Prophetess, Rock and Roll Tarot deck. And then we're going to follow up with a card with the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. I always do pull extra cards for our Patreon peeps, and this month it's going to be the Guardian of the Night Tarot. This is a big month, everybody. I mean, for everybody, it's a big month. I'm going to start shuffling. I've shuffled the cards thoroughly. This is for Leo Sun, Leo Rising, Leo Moon. And I'm going to start laying out the cards with a loose shuffle that just allows Spirit to pull the cards out. But anyways, yeah, big month this month. There's so much going on with the astrology. They're starting with the, on December 15th or 14th or 15th, there's going to be a solar eclipse in the sign of Sagittarius, and this is conjunct the galactic center. That's a big place to get downloads and information and big aha moments, and portals are opening. Then we're going to have another big shift in a few days after. On the 17th, we've got Saturn moving into Aquarius for the first time in 30 years-ish. And then we have Jupiter moving into Aquarius on the 19th, the first time in about 12 years. And then on the 21st, give or take a day, or depending on your location, we're going to have the solstice. And the solstice is a big, powerful time for shifting energy. It's a change of seasons. And then it's also conjuncted, those two planets, Jupiter and Saturn, are going to be conjunct on or right around the solstice. So this is powerful, powerful energy of shifting into a new paradigm, a new outlook, a new outcome. Okay, so the first card out for you guys is the World. And the World is a fabulous card. It just means things are better, bigger than you ever imagined, beyond your wildest dreams. And it's because it's been brought in by your guides and angels. I wonder if I turn this off, if it'll be too dark in here. I guess not. I think I need to have it on. I'll just try to avoid the glare, sorry. Yeah, so this is going to be the angels and guides that are putting together the perfect cocktail for your life. The King of Swords, boy, has he been out a lot. The King of Swords is showing up. He's maybe an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. But also, this is that time frame when we're having these planets moving into air. We're having the Aquarius, that's the air sign planets, that's that Jupiter and Saturn and the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction. So it definitely can be talking about that. Come to think of it, come to look at the spread now as just a whole here. You really do have quite a few cardinal, I keep wanting to say cardinal signs, that's weird. Court cards, though. We've got the King of Swords, the King of Rods, which is you, male or female. This is the fire sign, or this could be you, the fire sign person. But we've got two Rods people showing up here, and the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. So two fire and two air. You're the fire sign. You have all the fire energy, but we're going to also be having that Sagittarius eclipse is in fire. And then we've got the two planets moving into air, and then we've got you being the Leo, the fire sign. By the way, there's no gender in these readings, so even if it's male or female, that's not really that important. But there's a lot of people here, and they're all in the upright position. And it's saying, I look at this card and I hear everything's going to work out. Things are just going to work out for you. And things are working out. Spirit's putting it together, helping you. An end to a lot of strife and argument or friction or static. Things moving more smoothly for you. You've got the King of Rods, so it could be you or another fire sign, a Leo, Aries, Sag. You've got the Queen of Swords, an air sign person, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and then another younger person down here. You're going to know who you are in this. Maybe you're the older person and there's a younger person. Maybe you're the younger person and you're an older person. But it feels like there's definitely this interaction going on. This is talking about the end of a karmic cycle. And this is, in the upright position, it's a karmic reward. So it could even be for some of you, maybe you're coming up on some big transit here. Maybe you're coming up on maybe this Jupiter and Saturn and Aquarius is activating something in your chart, in your life. Because it seems like it could also be like a karmic cycle where you started at one spot and here you are now at this different spot. And you're at the World and you're more fully evolved now. Got the Magician right down here in the middle of everything too. The Magician is you know, striking out for yourself, feeling empowered. You've got the whole world at your feet. I'm hearing that song, I got the world on a string. Da 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 da. I don't know, it's an old tune. I can't think of what the rest of the song, but the one line, I think it's Frank Sinatra if I'm not mistaken, and the one line is I've got the world on a string. And that's what's coming through for you, world on a string. I might put that in there as your, something about rainbows too, isn't that part of that song? I got the world on a string, something on rainbows. I'm not sure. If you've never seen my readings before, I do tend to get a lot of music downloads, and very often that these music downloads, very often they do have some meaning to them. So let me just, I got a second here, let's just look this up, world on a string. Because, and let's see if we can get a little bit more insights from this. Let's see what we've got here. It is Frank Sinatra, what do you know? I wasn't sure on that one. That does not saying the lyrics. It was released in 1958, June 1958. Let's get those lyrics up here. There we go. So sometimes when we read the lyrics, a lot of times there's some messages that are, you know, are in there. I've got the world on a string sitting on a rainbow. I knew there was a rainbow reference in there. Got the string around my finger. What a world, what a life. I'm in love. Oh, so maybe some of you are going to totally be in love. I've got a song that I sing. Okay, I've got to, of course, click the link to see the full thing here. Oh, it's not Google. Well, I'm going to go with that. We're not going to stay here the whole time. You can look it up further if you want to, but maybe some of you are going to be falling in love. I think it's more of I got a world on the string, though. I mean, like, it's everything. It's not just one thing. The world encompasses many different aspects of life and everything. You know, a lot of that Aquarius stuff is going to be opposing your Leo stuff, so it's going to bring about changes. Could be harmonious, though, because it is an air sign and you're a fire sign, you know, air and fire. Let's see what our animal totem has to say about the whole thing here. Quick reminder, I am open for the year ahead readings. This is a limited time offer till the end of the year. Always my most popular reading. Oh, this one wanted to flip over. What was it? The woodpecker. Opportunity knocks. When the woodpecker shows up, opportunity's knocking. It's knocking out the door. Rapping, tapping from the forest canopy overhead. Undetected if not for the sound. Listen. Primal rhythms awakened your heart to the earth's song. Your heart is being awakened, though. And in your case, Leo, that's big news because the heart is, that's your chakra. You know, you're ruled by the sun, you're ruled by the heart and the body. That's you, you know, the heart. So awaken to your heart to the earth's song. Your heart is going to be awakened. You've got the world on a string. Things are looking great for you. You're feeling really empowered. For some of you, I'm picking up, too, that it may be something like where you are feeling something that you started out to do a really long time ago, like maybe when you were still in school or something like that, and now it's finally coming to fruition. But it's coming to fruition with the help of others is another big message that's coming through on this spread. The help of other people here in the earth plane, but also you've got these angelic cards showing up here. So you've got these angelic helpers that are really coming into play and showing up to help you. All right, everybody, so I want to thank you all for tuning in and being supporting me and my channel. What's coming up next is going to be this Patreon cards, if you can find out more about that. And again, the year ahead reading, I also have a book of channel material out. I have a whole bunch of different things, and by supporting me and all my wares, whether it's the readings or the books or the animal totems, all of those things keep this channel up and running and keep it free, you know, year after year, month after month. If you want to find out about the year ahead readings, those will be available to the end of December. You can check my site at my links below. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button. I want to wish everybody a great month of December. We've got the eclipse. We've got the Jupiter and Saturn moving into Aquarius. We've got the Jupiter and Saturn conjunction. And then we have the solstice too. So it's a huge turning point, a huge shift in direction for everybody. A new season is upon us. And I want to also wish everybody the best holiday season ever. And remember that you are love and beauty incarnate. Thank you so much for everything that you do, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.